As a small business owner, your brand is how the world sees you. Do you want potential customers to think you're sloppy or polished, boring or creative? A style guide defines every aspect of how you present your company to the public. Keep watching. Your brand story. Your brand story explains what your company is all about. This section typically covers your mission, vision, and core values. You can think of your mission as your immediate goal and how you intend to achieve it. Your vision describes the future you hope to see, and your core values are your guiding principles. They inform every business decision you make. Your customers want to know if you're socially conscious, environmentally friendly, or if you have the most helpful customer service agents on the planet. Maybe it's all of the above. If your business has an interesting history, maybe you'll decide to mention that in your brand story as well. Logo guidelines. Customers can recognize a great logo from a mile away in under a second. On the other hand, a bad logo will often scare off potential clients, even if your product is top-notch. Inconsistent logo use is one more thing to avoid. It's a sure way to create confusion. Logo guidelines paint a crystal clear picture of how your logo should and shouldn't be used. In your style guide, you will definitely want to provide examples of proper logo use. At a minimum, provide instructions and samples of color use, sizing, and spacing. Remind designers not to use outdated versions of your logo, change the aspect ratio, or modify the font. Color palette. Colors have significant effects on the mind, body, and mood, an experience that is not lost on customers. The color palette section of your style guide should display each brand color. It should also provide each color's Pantone number for color matching, CMYK code for printing, and RGB and hex codes for digital applications. Online tools make it easy to convert your color codes between formats. For your primary color palette, designers recommend choosing a light color for your background use and a dark color for your text. You can also add a neutral shade and a bright shade. With this combination, you'll be prepared for almost any design challenge. Typography guidelines. Finding the right combination of fonts to capture the feel of your brand is an art. For print and website headings, you can get away with bolder, more expressive options. The font you use for sentences and paragraphs should be subtle to keep the attention on the words. Make sure any font you choose is readable. Picking clean, easy-to-read fonts for your business is so important. Intricate fonts require extra effort, and you definitely don't want to distract clients from what you're trying to say. Illustration guidelines. Visuals can make or break a brand. Hundreds of millions of new images are uploaded to the internet every day, many to sell a product or service. Your brand's visual content needs to stand out, or it will get lost in the mix. As with all brand elements, consistency is key here. This section outlines how photos and illustrations should be used to represent your overall brand. Your preferences can be conveyed in a variety of ways. Maybe there's a style of photography you love, an emotion you want to capture, or even a specific camera setting you want employees to use. You can also cover lighting and subject preferences. A style guide is also a great way to ensure quality control as your brand grows and adds employees. You won't have people making arbitrary design decisions because you're not available to answer their questions. If you need help getting started, contact us to learn more about our branding services. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, then let us know with a comment and be sure to show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing.